Today, I want to speak about payment processors and which one should you use. I know a lot of people are sending me messages and they say, Gilberto, Hansel, because I do work with my brother, and they both ask us, well, what payment processor should we use? We don't know. Well, I'm going to share you guys a screenshot of two different things: my Shopify dashboard, and at the same time, another payment processor that I've been using to prove you what should you use. So we did a test on this store in order to see, and we do it every, let's say, 6 months. We create new stores, we try different payment processors to see which one are the best, and we do believe that we know at the end of those testing which one should we choose for the next year or for the next 6 months, um, for our dropshipping brands. Okay, so when it comes down to payment processors, you need to understand that you need something great. Because if you don't have something great, what's going to happen is that you are going to be restricted very quickly. And obviously, there's ways around that, but you need to make sure that you do drop shipping ethically, that you reply to customer support, you have low chargeback, you have good shipping time, and you have good quality product. If you have all of those four, you shouldn't have any problem ever with your payment processors. But again, there's some few scammers here and there on your website that will try to get the product for free. So there's nothing you can really do about it. But if you do the rest correctly, you shouldn't have many problems. And at the end of the day, this is a Shopify store that we basically wanted to show you guys because look, okay, so from May 23 to May 30, that store made 3,269 in sales. We don't care about the profit. We don't care about anything. This is a brand new store that was launched, and obviously it will optimize later. But what we do care about is this right here. As you can see, from that 3,269, around $289 is coming from 289, well, not 286. $286 come from PayPal. And this is very important because this equals around 10%. PayPal is around 10% of your sales. This doesn't seem much when you think about this. But if you have 100K in sales, that's 10,000. If you have $1 million in sales, that's 100K. So if I have to tell you which one should you choose, well, the best one would be Shopify Payments and PayPal. Now, for Shopify Payments, the ones that most people are using is either Shopify Payments or Stripe. If you have to choose between both, Shopify Payments, no question asked, it's the best. The only reason where would you choose another one like Stripe, that is the second best option, is when you don't have access to Shopify Payments. So if you do not have access to Shopify Payments, then you would use Stripe. But there's not other things that will replace PayPal. PayPal is still a lead in the game. And if you have countries like, let's say, Germany, 60% of customers buy with PayPal in Germany. So it is a big deal still worldwide. Again, 10% for you doesn't seem much, but when you start making sales, you will see that every dollar counts. Now, when it comes to PayPal, PayPal is no joke. I'm going to be honest with you, it is not easy to deal with. But how do I do it and how my brother does it? We have a simple strategy. Every time that we get orders, the tracking number needs to be fulfilled in less than 72 hours. So, well, it needs to be uploaded in less than 72 hours. When that's done, then you're good. The second thing is I try to have communication with PayPal on a weekly basis. I like to call them at least once every 2 weeks just to know that my account is okay, everything is okay. Is there an update that I need to do? Whatever. Because I don't want to be striked with like asking me a ton of information. So you want to make sure that you're in contact with them consistently, and they will see, okay, these customers call us often. And again, if you call them often, you will have bonuses. What do you mean by bonus? Look, this account that I'm showing you right now, it's a brand new account, a brand new PayPal account that we created. And that brand new PayPal account that we created, we had all that amount of money on hold that wasn't available, because when you have a brand new PayPal account, and we basically have a PayPal account per each store that we create, and our students, same thing. You have one store, you have one PayPal account. You have two store, you have two PayPal accounts. And on this store, well, we decided that we are going to call PayPal very early, and they decided to release almost half of the payment, to be honest. But if it wasn't for the call, it would have been taking, like, I think 7 days in order to release the money. And now they were able to release half of the money pretty much immediately. So having good communication with PayPal is crucial. With Shopify payments, we don't care. There's nothing, as long as you don't have too many chargebacks. So if you have one chargeback every 100 orders, you're good. Two chargebacks every 100 orders, you're good. But more than that, it is not good at all. So you want to make sure that you have a low chargeback. Again, what do you need to do in order to prevent those chargebacks? Well, you cannot prevent 100% of them, because, like I said, some people are going to try to scam you, but you're going to win them. You're not going to lose that money, but still, you don't want to have problems. Now, what you need to do: good customer support. So reply to your client. Secondly, and try to come up with, a good way to resolve his problem. Either refund him the money, send him another product for free, whatever it is, as long as you don't have a chargeback. Second thing, make sure your product is good quality. Third thing, make sure that you send your product on time, and that overall you look like a brand. So if you do those things, then you shouldn't have any problem with your payment processor. And look, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I've been in dropshipping with my brother for over 8 years now. Like, it's between 7 to 8 years. I don't even know by how much time, but it's 7 to 8 years at this point. Let's say it's 8 years. In those 8 years, I've seen so many dropshippers lose access to Shopify payments, lose access to PayPal, lose access to everything. And now they need to rely on either creating a Shopify payments or a PayPal account under family names, or even some of them have destroyed those. So what happened is now they need to basically create new companies in order to put a PayPal or Shopify payments in the name of that company and not their name. It is a headache. So if you want to, let's say, destroy everything, I'm fine with that. I don't care what you do. But as long as you don't fuck up with Shopify payments and PayPal, you can do whatever you want, because they are very strict. And if you lose Shopify payments and if you lose PayPal, how are you going to process some payments? And that's the thing. This is the most important thing. You need to have access to PayPal. You need to have access to Shopify payments. If not, your dropshipping career is dead. But again, I don't want to scare you, because it is extremely hard to lose your PayPal and Shopify payments if you do things correctly. I'm just saying that for people that don't reply to customer support, don't look like brands, don't refund, don't send the products, send crappy product from China. Again, guys, yes, if you sell a product on TikTok that you see on your TikTok feed, 99% of the time, it's not a great quality product. But there's a ton of product in China that it is extremely good quality that you can sell. Look, most of the product research that my brother is doing currently is with AliExpress. And he probably shown a few products that you can clearly see they're good quality. And probably more than a few, probably a few hundred of them, knowing him. If you haven't watched his video, go watch his video right now, because they're extremely valuable in order to find your next winning product and to find a great quality winning product. Now, like I said, you need to protect your Shopify payments and PayPal, and you need to make sure that you're doing business ethically. But again, if we come back on here, like I said, it is 10%. 10% for you, it's maybe not a lot, but when you start making numbers, if it's 10K, 10% out of 10K is $1,000. So just think about that. So when I reach 10K to this store, because this store started well, I'm going to lose $1,000 every 10K when I could just add Shopify payments and have $1,000. So it is what it is. Don't overthink things. Don't complicate things. If you want to do it without it, I completely understand. Some people don't like it, but I'm just here to make a video to tell you what I think, to tell you what I do. And based on that, you will take your own decisions and you will have your own opinions. So, this is the video of today. Wish you all an amazing rest of your day. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Peace out.